Women of Substance Music Podcast, show number 862.
Get ready to discover new quality music by female artists in genres from pop to Americana, rock to R&B, and everything in between. The online music landscape can be overwhelming, which is why we handpick the very best music just for our listeners. So be prepared to discover your next new favorite artist on today's Women of Substance Music Podcast.
Hey, what's going on? This is Bree Noble, and you're listening to the Women of Substance Music Podcast, where I'm playing the best music by female artists in all genres. And we're continuing our Music with a Conscience series, starting out the show today with a song by Mckenzie on the important subject of race. This is called What Color Am I?
I was born in Mississippi in a crowded one-room shack, where I grew up picking cotton on the wrong side of the tracks. I remember Mama saying, son, don't ever lose your pride. Brother, can you tell me, what color am I? I was born in Arizona, where I was free to roam, on a crowded reservation they said was my home. But an eagle has no spirit if he's not allowed to fly. Brother, can you tell me, what color am I? What color am I on the inside, man? Can you tell what I feel by the shade of my skin? Just like you, I laugh and I cry. Brother, can you tell me, what color am I? From a strange and distant land, somewhere far across the sea, I came to work the railroad in the land of the free. But they treated me with hatred for the shape of my eyes. Brother, can you tell me, what color am I? I was born south of Texas in a harsh and barren land. They said, give us all your weary, so I crossed the Rio Grande. But the fruits of my labor cost too much for me to buy. Brother, can you tell me, what color am I? What color am I on the inside, man? Can you tell what I feel by the shade of my skin? Just like you, I laugh and I cry. Brother, can you tell me, what color am I? What color am I? I was born in America, and in my heart there is a dream. We will one day live together as a nation at peace, like the story in the Bible about the lion and the lamb, where it finally doesn't matter what color I am. What color am I on the inside, man? Can you tell me what I feel by the shade of my skin? Just like you, I laugh and I cry. Brother, can you tell me, what color am I? What color am I? What color am I on the inside, man? Can you tell what I feel by the shade of my skin?
This song explores the climate of prejudice, bigotry, and closed-mindedness that is often found today. This is Judy Nazemetz with Behind That Locked Door.
There's a meeting here tonight of distrust, suspicion, and hate, where people of the same ilk take their views and congregate. They say everyone is welcome except those who aren't like us. We don't want them sitting in the back of the room. We want to keep them all off the bus. You gotta get out more. get out from behind that locked door. There's a diverse world to explore, but you gotta get out from behind that locked door. You say you grew up patriotic, you love God in this great land. Why venture out of your comfort zone where things are different and understand? 'Cause only your ways are the right ways and everyone else is wrong. And change is bad and the past is best, and your guns make you strong. You gotta get out more, get out from behind that locked door. There's a diverse world to explore, but you gotta get out from behind that locked door. How come you can't accept me for my gender, my race, my belief? We're the same, my sisters and brothers, under that fig leaf. Under that fig leaf. You've grown up safe behind that door, locked in your status quo, insulating your house with like minds, and building a house of no. So unlock that door and travel outside, leave your mulish ways behind. It takes guts to take that first step, but remarkable things you will find. You gotta get out more, get out from behind that locked door. There's a diverse world to explore, but you gotta get out. Yeah, you gotta walk the walk. You gotta get out more, get out from behind that locked door. There's a diverse world to explore, but you gotta get out from behind that locked door. You gotta get out from that locked door. You gotta get out more. You gotta get out. You gotta get out more. You gotta get out from that locked door. You got to get out. You gotta get out. You got to get out from behind that locked door.
You're listening to Charm and Chain on Women of Substance Radio Podcast. We are proud to feature their song, What Lies Ahead. Head on over to Spotify right now and add their song, What Lies Ahead by Charm and Chain to your collection. They'd love to connect with you on Facebook at facebook.com/charmchain and also on Instagram, instagram.com/charmandchainband, or visit their website at charmandchainband.com.
My dear, don't be afraid. So unsure of what lies ahead. Think the urge that guides you, find the sage inside of you. I invite you to stay.
This song provides another perspective on the killing of Michael Brown in Ferguson, Missouri. This is Emma's Revolution with Fire in Ferguson.
My parents always told me, work hard and stay in school. Trust the church and leaders of our town. But now that I am older, the violence that I see, the trust I had is slowly breaking down. There's a fire in Ferguson tonight. It's not the kind of fire you see. It burns in everyone who seeks justice, truth, and dignity. I raised my child on food stamps, worked and went to school, graduated proud of my degree. In the news, another kid a young black life cut short. Police have turned their guns on you and me. There's a fire in Ferguson tonight. It's not the kind of fire you see. Burns in everyone who seeks justice, truth, and dignity. I never learned to protest. I kept my own house clean, did what was expected, and I prayed. I prayed for equal treatment, for opportunity. I will not give my own child's life in trade. There's a fire in Ferguson tonight. It's not the kind of fire you see. It burns in everyone who seeks justice, truth, and dignity. There's a fire tonight all around the world. There's a fire tonight for Michael Brown. There's a fire tonight. Our voices will be heard. We won't let the cut our children down. Amidst the embers, slowly beaten down, lives extinguished long before they age. Cries of desperation on ears that will not hear, made vivid in the swirling light of rage. There's a fire in Ferguson tonight. It's not the kind of fire you see. It burns in everyone who seeks justice, truth, and dignity. There's a fire in Ferguson tonight. There's a fire in Ferguson tonight. There's a fire.
This next song seeks to emphasize that refugees are humans too, flesh and blood, parents and children. It's based on the song Strange Fruit, but this one focuses on Moroccan refugees. It's called Moroccan Fruit, and it's by Red Eye.
Moroccan fruit hangs from the fence. It swings in vain in high suspense. Golfers play on, take no notice. It's just a game. It's not a swarm, it's not a flood, but a constant flow of blood. We don't want you in our club. Look away, look away. African blood lies on the tracks. It escaped war, genocide attacks. The freedom train demands a fatal tax, and he paid in full. You send a drone, you drop a bomb, then wonder why the people come. But when they plead asylum, young Arab flesh lies on the sand, far too young to understand. His father paid cash on demand so he could die free. What price liberty?
An award-winning singer-songwriter and square dance caller, Elaine Peacock from South Dakota enjoys sharing her love of a variety of music for all ages and events. She loves entertaining and engaging audiences at fairs, churches, music festivals, senior centers, veterans, children's, city, and corporate events. You will be delighted by her gospel, country, Christian, patriotic, and children's music, as well as the Patsy Cline Tribute Show. Elaine has recorded 9 award-winning albums and is a National Traditional Country Music Hall of Fame and South Dakota Country Music Hall of Fame inductee. She is an 8-year cancer survivor who shares her journey of hope at churches, cancer events, and fundraisers. Elaine is excited to have songs on the Women of Substance podcast and iTunes, CD Baby, and Amazon. You can contact her at elainepeacock.com. Elaine's touring schedule fills up fast, so you'll want to call her early for your next event. That's elainepeacock.com, ELAINEPEACOCK.com.
Angels looking down, they are all around.
Marina V wants to empower you to stand up for yourself in her song, Speak.
I wanna scream at people who are mean to me, but I'm too nice, too nice. I'm a nice girl, I'm the quiet type. Never argue, never fight, always agree. Afraid of controversy, afraid to hurt the feelings of people who don't care about me. But now I've had enough. Not gonna worry what they think, and I'm not sorry. Got my voice and I will be heard. I'm done with compromise. Don't ask me to be nice, too nice, too nice. 'Cause I'm a nice girl. 'Cause now I've had enough. I will speak up. I will speak out. And I will speak my mind. Don't care if they freak out. I will speak out. And I will speak my mind.
Hey, this is Bree Noble. If you're a female musician and you want to learn more about making great music, connecting with your audience, and growing your business, check out my popular podcast, Female Entrepreneur Musician, on iTunes or at femusician.com. This next song by Emily Nyman was inspired by writings of the Holocaust. It's called Stepping to the Left.
Came for the Catholics, they came for the Jews, the Muslims, the Jehovah's, and the atheists too. They came for those with different religious views, demanding conversion, death to all who refuse. They came for the socialists and the Democrats, the unionists, the communists, the diplomats, for all who disagreed with their political stance. They threatened loss of freedom and independence, and I said, me, oh my, that's not me, so I'll just step aside while the mothers begged for mercy and the children cried, me, oh my. They came for the blacks, they came for the whites, the Asians and the Arabs and the Israelites. They came for anyone who didn't look alike. Mass extermination in a single strike. They came for the gays and the lesbians, the bis, the trans, the fairies and femmes. They came for anyone who was not like them. Anyone who's different, they must be condemned. And I said, me, oh my, that's not me, so I'll just step aside while the mothers beg for mercy and the children cried, me, oh my. Came to eliminate everyone they blamed for taking what they thought was theirs for poverty and pain. And I stood there bewildered, the only one to blame, with no one left to speak for me. The last time they came, you know, I thought that I could stay alive by stepping to the left, then stepping to the right. Don't say a word, just stay out of sight. Step into the left, then step into the right. Step into the left, then step into the right. Now all I can say is me, oh my. Alone and afraid, and I'm not ready to die. Now all I can do is cry, cry, cry. Me, oh my, 'cause I never stepped forward, never even tried. I never said a word, I just stepped aside. Me, oh my. Me, oh my.
This song pays tribute to the 9 people killed in the church shooting in Charleston, South Carolina. What's even more amazing is many of the people were actually able to forgive the shooter. This is Leni with Mercy.
Mercy, Lord have mercy. Mercy, Lord have mercy on us all. Mercy, Lord have mercy. Mercy, Lord have mercy on us all. Evening sun shines on the fields below, covers all in gentle light. Can we forgive and start all over now? Wrong is wrong and right is right. Can we learn to love each other? Let compassion lie judgment. Can He stop this madness? Keep us safe till we come home and leave our troubles here below. Heaven bound we go. Mercy, Lord have mercy. Mercy, Lord have mercy on us all. Mercy, Lord have mercy. Mercy, Lord have mercy on us all. Churches burning in the southern night, shadows of a shameful past. The light of progress will be shining bright, and reason will prevail at last. When we believe that we are brothers, our blood is red, our hearts beat strong. Compassion is the only answer. Love is always right, and hate is always wrong. Yes, we will leave our troubles here below. Heaven bound we go. Mercy, Lord have mercy. Mercy, Lord have mercy on us all. Mercy, Lord have mercy. Mercy, Lord have mercy on us all.
Shane Marie Devine hails from the rolling hills of Pennsylvania, singing timeless songs from the heart that soothe, inspire, and uplift. While her musical traditions are rooted in Americana, pop, country, and traditional folk music, Shane's voice is fresh and vibrant, guaranteed to move you to higher ground. Check out her music at cdbaby.com/Shane Marie Divine. That's cdbaby.com/ShaneMariedevine.
If I spoke in tongues of earth and spoke in tongues of angels, if I could not speak with love, I'd just be cymbals clanging. Everyone would hold their ears, they wouldn't know how to take it. Not a soul would want to hear a racket so outrageous.
In the words of the writer of this next song, sometimes a little humor says it best. This is Ellen Stapenhorst with Fundamental Problem.
I've got a fundamental problem. I'll admit that I'm confused. If all these fundamentalist folks are right, then everyone will lose. It's a function of the righteous to think the only way is theirs. If you're not with us, you're against us. It's my way or the highway, and that highway leads to you know where. It might be Christians or Muslims, Buddhists or Hindus, pagans, atheists or Jews, vegans or environmentalists, oil men or capitalists, right, left, libertarian too. If everybody's right, then everybody's wrong, at least from my point of view. And it's a fundamental problem. I'll admit that I'm confused. Well, I don't think that Jesus would have liked what people do, all this hating and this killing in his name. Some imams of Mohammed have twisted his words. I don't think it's the prophet who's to blame. All this black and white, it's blinding in the light. Give me some shades of gray, 'cause it's a fundamental problem. It's a funambulous, funereal fugue. If all these fundamentalist folks are right, then everyone is screwed. It's a function of the righteous to think they have the only way. So I'll wish you well, then I'll see you in hell on that crowded judgment day. We won't be lonely on that crowded judgment day.
Bandzoogle is websites for musicians, built by musicians. You can build a stunning band website and store in just minutes. This is Bree Noble, founder of Women of Substance Radio and podcast, and I am a huge supporter of Bandzoogle. I only personally promote tools and services that I believe are the absolute best things for musicians. In fact, Bandzoogle is the only website platform I recommend to my Female Musician Academy students. It's a one-stop shop for musicians, including a way to stream your music, sell your music, do blogs, newsletters, and more. You can build it all yourself. You don't need a web developer, and it's not complicated like platforms like WordPress. The amazing people at Bandzoogle have offered a free 30-day trial plus 15% off if you decide to go with them as your website provider. Just go to bandzoogle.com and use promo code WOS15 when you sign up to get the free trial and 15% off. That's promo code WOS15. Are you an independent artist? Are you looking for a supportive community where you can learn, grow, and thrive as an independent musician? Come be a part of our free community on Facebook exclusively for female artists, the Women of Substance Artists Community. Join us at woscommunity.com. Roberta Schultz wrote this song after touring a historic plantation. This is Raison d'Etre with Like the Sycamore Stands.
Miss Sookie says this is the way to free time. Answer when asked, never talk more than they. Lower your eyes, don't let your face ask questions. Lean toward the light, there you'll find words to say. Like the sycamore stands, tall above all this land. You can stretch out your roots, let our fingers and shoots grow beyond all command. By the water you rise, periwinkle disguise. Near a window you sing, little birds without wings of your home in the sky. Miss Sookie says, here is a drum, my children. Shake up those gourds and play me a morning song. Rattle your seats, blast on those flutes, dear babies. March to your heartbeat, you will be free ere long. Like the sycamore stands, tall above all this land. You can stretch out your roots, let our fingers and shoots grow beyond all command. By the water you rise, periwinkle disguise. Near a window you sing, little birds without wings of your home in the sky. Freedom, here's a long, hard ride. Freedom is a gospel train. Freedom is a banjo too. You know the freedom, it sounds a lot like the blues.
It's been so great hanging out with you and sharing all this music with a message. I've got one more song to go, but first I want to thank our sponsors for this episode, Charm and Chain, Elaine Peacock, Shane Marie Devine, and Bandzoogle, websites made for musicians by musicians. Thanks so much for supporting us. Now our listeners, please go to wospodcast.com, type in the top search box # 862. That's for episode number 862 that you're listening to right now. That will bring up all the information on this show, including links to our sponsors. So you can go to their websites, purchase their music, support them, thank them for supporting us. Also, you get links to all the songs that you heard on the show today. We're closing out the show with a powerful song dedicated to one of the most amazing leaders of our time. This is Eliza Hava with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Martin Luther King was a preacher man. He fought the system in the Ku Klux Klan. Served his time down in Birmingham. Fighting all his life, he never raised a hand. August 28, 1963, he said, I have a dream for equality, for brotherhood and justice for you and me. This ain't a Jim Crow society. The civil rights movement was a type of revolution. Open up our minds to conscious evolution, so we could pave a way to a common solution. Dr. Martin Luther King. Dr. Martin Luther King had a dream. Dr. King lived a life of meaning. late. Dr. Martin Luther King. Dr. Martin Luther King had a dream. Dr. Martin Luther King. Dr. Martin Luther King had a dream. He said, unity is the great need of the hour. So when we come together, we will surely have the power. Unity is the great need of the hour. So when we come together, we will surely have the power. There's a long road ahead, we got work to do for all oppressed people, Muslim or Jew, rich, poor, black or white. We need to walk a path to light. Coretta Scott King was his foundation, a loving wife who helped her man rock a nation. So we sing in celebration, Dr. Martin Luther King. Dr. Martin Luther King had a dream. Dr. Martin Luther King. Dr. Martin Luther King. Dr. Martin Luther, oh, Dr.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by my free Musician's Profit Path Masterclass, the 5-stage blueprint for creating massive growth in your fan base and sustainable income for your music career. If you feel overwhelmed by everything you think you need to do for your music career, or you've watched other musicians and tried to do what they're doing but it hasn't worked for you, well, don't worry. That's why I created the 5 stages of music career growth, so you can figure out where you're at right now, learn exactly what you should be focusing on and what you shouldn't be focusing on so you don't waste time and money. I also give you benchmarks to reach in several key areas like live performing, fan base growth, social media, recording, and more. So join me for my free masterclass, The Musician's Profit Path, over at musiciansprofitpath.com. Free classes are running every day, so go register at musiciansprofitpath.com.
Thanks for joining us today for the Women of Substance Music Podcast. Head on over to wospodcast.com to get links to purchase the music you heard today and to claim your free audiobook. If you love discovering new music, we encourage you to hit the subscribe button to receive a fresh new batch of music each weekday. And if you enjoy our format, please leave a written review for the show and share the link on social media. We and our artists are very grateful for your support. At Women of Substance, our mission is clear: to deliver the best music by female artists in all genres directly to you, our listeners.